Hello boys, welcome back to another important session of video tutorials, and this session is meant for class 12th biology students, and this is for 2nd February 2021. As we all know that we are revising the entire syllabus for a third time in a row, and previously in the 3 rounds, first round I gave you the revision notes with important points, important concepts to be focused on for the exam sake. Second round, I trained you in assertion and reasoning type questions. Third round, I gave you test papers. Okay, and now I am giving you a very big one, sample papers. If you are thorough with at least say 10 sample papers, you will be definitely better placed in the board exam. So focus on this, and I want you to write in a separate notebook all these 10 sample papers that I am giving to you. It will be very, very helpful to you in your examination. So I will be dividing the sample paper into maybe 2 to 3 days a paper, so that you will have sufficient time to answer yourself plus check the answers that I am giving. So as usual, we go with the instructions. You must familiarize. Maximum marks, of course, 70, and time is the main point. Practice time management, 3 hours, but you must have the practice of completing the paper in 2 hours 45 minutes, so that last 15 minutes you can have revision. So for CBSE it is 3 hours, for you it should be 2 hours 45 minutes. And then instructions you must read before you go for the answering, because for your batch, lot many changes are there. Already I have made a video and I have posted to you. I hope every one of you watched that video. If not, watch that video and read this. All questions are compulsory. How many questions? 33 questions will be there. Okay? All 33 are compulsory. But don't take into tension, because within the 33, lot many choices are there. Internal choices are there. The question paper has 4 sections. Section A, Section B, Section C. Section A, of course, 1 mark. Section B, 2 marks. Section C, 3 marks. And Section D, 5 mark. As I said, there are 33 questions in the question paper. So first check. The moment invigilator gives you the question paper, your duty is to check whether all 33 questions are there in the paper that you got or not. If it is not there, please exchange then and there. Don't wait until last minute. Section A has 14 questions of 1 mark each. Here you should score out of out. You should not miss 1 mark also by mistake also. And then 2 case-based. This is the new one. 2 case-based questions. This is a new pattern of asking the questions to you for your batch. So you need to be trained. That is the purpose why I am giving this sample papers. To the tune of 10 papers I will be giving. Section B has 9 questions. They have increased. Previously 5 questions were there. 5 into 2, 10 marks. Now 9 into 2, 18 marks. Now you can imagine 22 marks section A and section B 18 marks. So 22 plus 18, 40 marks out of 70 straight away with 1 mark and 2 mark only. Next, section C has 5 questions of 3 marks. 5, 3, yeah, 15. And section D has 3 questions, 5 marks each, long answer time. But don't be scared. Only 3 questions, all 3 internal choice will be there. Always go for select the choice of question that gives you 5 out of 5. Like for example, you have got a question where you have to describe and draw diagram. And alternative is question 5 marks, but internally question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subsections are there. Pick up that, so that you get out of out easily, and you need not write pages and pages. So you must have presence of mind there. Next, there is no overall choice, as I have been telling you. However, internal choices are there. There is a comfort to you, and a student has to attempt only one of the alternatives. Please remember this. You have a nasty habit of writing all choices. Don't do that. Then, wherever necessary, neat and properly labeled diagrams. This is my favorite, and perhaps every biology student's favorite. Now we go to the section A, and I want you to post the answers in our group as and when I am putting this. Section A, I want you to post the answers every day for me. Now question 1. Which fetal membrane and part of the female reproductive system take part in the formation of placenta in fetus? Question 2. Name the stage of the human embryo that gets implanted in the uterus and draw its labeled diagram. Now diagram also is asking for 1 mark. Question 3, of course, is a small diagram, as all of you know. In a dihybrid cross, when would the proportion of parental gene combinations be much higher than non-parental types, as experimentally shown by Morgan and his group? Fruit fly. Question 4. Give the term for the changes that occur in population due to alteration in mortality, death rate, sex ratio, male, female, age group. Question 5. Mention any 2 activities of animals which get cues from diurnal and seasonal variations in light intensity. Question 6. What will be the possible blood groups likely to be inherited by children born to a group A mother and group B father, both heterozygous for the trait? And now the clue for the answer is here. This will decide heterozygous. So you need to put first genotype of the mother, genotype of the father with the heterozygous condition. Then you will understand what are the possible groups that are likely to be formed in the future generations. Question 7. Mention any 2 contrasting traits with respect to seeds in pea plant that was studied by Gregor John Mendel. Question 8. Which stage of Entamoeba histolytica is pathogen to humans? Question 9. How are the 2 chains of protein insulin linked? Question 10. How is lactic acid bacteria beneficial to us other than helping in curdling the milk? I have been telling you to all the boys, even in the mess while dining, have curds. And the reason why I insist on you to eat curds is this lactic acid bacillus. Question 11, this is again new one, assertion reasoning. Of course, I have given enough questions in each chapter, but again, have the training of this. Assertion. The cross between red and white flower bearing snapdragon plants results in pink colored, incomplete dominance. Reason. Incomplete dominance of red and white flower results into pink colored flower. Now both assertion and reason are correct. Assertion is correct but reason is incorrect. C. Assertion is incorrect but the reason is correct. Both assertion and reason are incorrect. Now the choice. Assertion. Chromosomes and genes both occur in pairs. Reason. The 2 alleles of gene pair are located on homologous sites on homologous chromosomes. A. Assertion and reason both are correct. B. Assertion is correct but reason is incorrect. C. Assertion and reason both are incorrect. D. Reason is not related to the assertion. Question 12. Again assertion, reason. Many visitors to the hills suffer from skin and respiratory allergy problems. Reason. Conifer trees produce large quantity of wind-borne pollen grains. A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C. Assertion is true statement, but reason is false. D. Both assertion and reason are false. Question 13. Assertion. The regulation of lacoperon by a repressor is referred to as negative regulation, negative feedback. Reason. Lacoperon is under the control of positive regulation as well. A. Both assertion and reason are correct. Assertion is correct but reason is incorrect. Both assertion and reason are incorrect. D. Assertion is incorrect but reason is correct. Question 14. Assertion. Diversity observed in the entire geographical area is called gamma diversity. Reason. Biodiversity decreases from high altitude to low altitude. A. Assertion and reason both are correct statements and reason is correct explanation for assertion. B. Assertion and reason both are correct statements, but reason is not correct explanation for assertion. C. Assertion is correct statement, but reason is wrong statement. D. Assertion is wrong statement, but reason is correct statement. Now come to the new type of question. Question 15. Read the following and answer any 4 questions. 5 will be there, you have to answer only 4. Ecology is the interactions among organisms between the organism and its abiotic environment. Ecology at the organismic level is essentially physiological ecology, which tries to understand how different organisms are adapted to their environments in terms of not only survival but also reproduction. The rotation of the planet around the sun results in variation. These variations, together with annual variation in precipitation, account for the formation of major biomes such as deserts, rainforests, tundra. Regional and local variations within each biome lead to the formation of wide variety of habitats. So major biomes in India are shown here in the map. You can see. Now questions. Which of the following is not a part of an organism's physical environment? Temperature, light, other organisms and humidity. Now the question is not a part. Question 2. The variations together with annual variation in precipitation account for the formation of major biomes is temperature, B. Precipitation, C. Incident solar radiation and all of these. 3. Seasonal variations on Earth occur due to its A. Revolution around the sun and tilted axis, rotation around its own axis, C. Due to the other planets, none of this. 4th, formation of tropical forests needs mean annual temperature and mean annual precipitation as A. 80 to 25 degrees and 150 to 400 centimeters. 5 to 15 degrees centigrade and 50 to 100 centimeters. 30 to 50 degrees centigrade and 100 to 150 centimeters. 5 to 15 degrees centigrade and 100 to 200 centimeters. Now again assertion reasoning. Regional and local variations within each biome lead to the formation of a wide variety of habitats. Reason. Life exists not just in few favorable habitats but even in extreme and harsh habitats. A. Both A and reason are true and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. A. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. Both A and R are false. Now we come to the last question in this session. Read the following and answer any 4 questions again. The Gynesium represents the female reproductive part of the flower. As all of us know, the Gynesium may consist of a single or more than one pistil, polypistils. They may be fused or may be free. So syncopus. The placenta is located inside the ovarian cavity. Megasporangium consists of a small structure attached to the placenta by a stack called funicle. The body of the ovule fuses with the funicle in the region called hilum. The nucleus is located in the embryo sac. The process of formation of megaspore from megaspore mother cell is called megasporangium. Meiosis results in the formation of 4 megaspores. So this is the case that is given, followed by questions. So out of the 5, you need to answer 4. Question 1. Gynesium with a single pistil is known as A. Multicarpellary, monocarpellary, syncarpous, apocarpous. Question 2. Which of the following is not part of the ovary? Stigma, style, ovary, stamen. 3. The protective involve of the ovule is called integument, micropyle, chalaja, helia. Which of the following have only one ovule in the ovary? Papaya, watermelon, mango of course, orchids. Now the diagram based. Which of the following shows mature embryonic sac? Only one, both 1 and 2, and only 3. So this is how you have to go through the question paper. And now I want you to post your answers in our group, and tomorrow we